Some call him the podcasting Pepe. Some call him the leader of many men. Today, I won't even introduce
We're hungry. We gon' eat today. Let's go. I'm ready for this show. I hope you are at home too. Let's get into this, baby.
Hey,
Hey, we get it. You went to the gym last week, okay?
Hey, put the camera back on. Look at them guns. Look at them guns. Look at my weapons.
Oh my god.
your Tottenham Hotspur were triumphant against Manchester City, scoring 4-0.
Woof, 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 whoosh.
I'm giving you the floor to give me your in-depth thoughts about your performance, your manager, your players, and your opposition.
And the haters.
And the haters as well.
And the haters.
You know what they told me? They told me Man City played the kids in the Carabao Cup. That's why we won. They told me you can't play attacking football at the Etihad. They told me Tottenham plays better when James Maddison is on bench. They told me Erling Haaland just needs service. They told me Savinho was the new Mahrez. They told me Pep Guardiola signed a new deal, new contract, hype. They told me, Fuad, where are your bazookas? They told me, where are your weapons? I'm loaded. Manchester, do you feel my bazookas? Do you hear my bazookas? We pulled up to Manchester, blue side, red side. We scored 7 goals and left with 2 clean sheets. Manchester, the city is ours. We run this. Be humble, eh? That's what they said. But now I'm here to say, tell me something now. 4-0, 3-0.
What's the names of those bazookas?
I call this one Kulu Sexy. I call this one James the Madman Matters. We stay loaded and locked. But let me talk on my boys, man. Let me breathe as well, man. You know what I mean? We're smoking on that city pack today, yeah?
Oh, Flip, you got every prop here today, bro.
I came with props today.
Flipping out.
Oh, you think I'm done? Oh, you think... One sec. I got names I want to talk about today.
Oh, shit.
Bernardo Silva, we gon' talk. Kyle Walker, we gon' talk. Who's this? Erling Braut, we gon' talk. Johnny Pebbles,
Oh, shit.
we gon' talk. Philip, we gon' talk. James Maddis, we gon' talk, boy. Listen, let's get into this, man. Where do we want to start?
Wherever you want to start, homeboy. This is your moment.
Let's start with the first 10 minutes. 'Cause
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, I can't lie.
Actually, wait. Before you go into the actual game, let's talk about the build-up before the game, missing your 2 centre-halves. And and as you mentioned, new contract hype. Talk to me about that and what everyone was talking to you about before this game.
I can't lie.
And the abuse you got before the game.
Before the game, I was nervous. I can't lie, I was very nervous. When you see Dragusin with the 2 performances that he put in the week before, and then Ben Davis, I said, Inna lillah. May Allah protect us. Because what we're going to... Them man are parading Rodri Ballon d'Or before, Pep new contract. I said, yeah, we might be in trouble today. The way the first game started as well, first 10 minutes, they had backs against the wall. We was like... Oh, this might be a long one. And I went to big up the boys at the club as well. I went there, enemy territory. They set man up. They had miles next. I said, yo, this is going to be a long day. But after those 10 minutes, what we saw, a masterclass, honestly.
Yeah.
We took them to school. There's no other way to put it. The dudes I want to big up today, I want to talk about individuals today, because sometimes I come on here and people say, oh, you're very critical of your players. James Maddison today, I want to start with. My brother... My brother, take a bow. Because dropped for the last couple games, and people were saying, yo, is there a reason why he's getting dropped? And remember, I was saying, nah, still providing a little something, but I think the tactical system's getting changed a little bit. And we said at the end of last game, Ange took a bit of responsibility for us being too open. He said, you know what, Saar Bissouma, come back in. I know what you lot bring. And then it's a case of, Maddison, you now have the license to do what you want and float in that midfield and create. The first goal, the run for that. People are talking about the Kulusevski pass, and we'll talk about Kulusevski in a bit, but the run for that, genius. Then the second goal, the hold-up play from Son to just play that little blind pass to the left, the dink finish, icing on the cake. And at that point, you're thinking 2-0, half-time. We've been here before, lads. We've seen Brighton before, you know what I'm saying? We've seen this film in this same season before. And especially against City at the Etihad, you can never get too carried away. So what do you need when you come out the second half? Snuff them nice and early. Pedro Porro, take a bow. Against your former club as well. I like that do the respect nonsense. He tried that first. He was thinking, and we said, get into them, blood, man. Celebrate your team, man. What are you eating?
Did he even play a game for them?
No, man did 2 training sessions.
Yeah,
man.
no celebration.
Yeah,
is
man.
absolutely crazy.
Allow
Come on,
it,
bro.
man.
Did one training
For a couple
session.
training-
Celebrate
Bro.
your thing, bro. And
They
then
don't
it's
know
almost-
you're around them corners,
And then
bro.
it's almost like 3-0, game's done, past the pad, and I thought, yo, when I saw Timo Werner and Brennan Johnson coming on, I said, nah. We ain't bringing the clown act to come. Them brothers came on and said, hey, we want to get involved in some of this as well. Let me get some.
Everybody
And
eats.
the way Timo Werner cooked Kyle Walker, my brother, I know I love you. And I always say, go right back. But that was spooky. Because you know what he tried to do? Tried to do the, come, let's have a foot race, me and you. Old man, sit down! Sit down! Bodied! We need to decommission Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
This is a sorry sight, bro. And there's no other way to call that but a masterclass. And as well, the tactical substitutions, the setup change. Top to bottom, I take my hats off. Vicario as well, I want to big up. Because he's someone who, over the past couple of weeks, people were saying, a couple of mistakes. Even on international break, people were saying Italy conceded from set pieces. Couple of good claims. Second half as well. City weren't short of chances. Let's not deny that. City could have made the game 2-3. We'll talk on City.
Yeah.
But he kept us in the game certain moments where I was like, big save. And that's what we need. So, more consistency. This is the scary thing about Spurs. We can look like this one day, and then against Fulham next week, we could lose 3-0.
Yeah.
It's the most inconsistent side I've ever seen. But for some reason, we have this hold over Manchester City. And I hope we don't let this go. You know what I mean? But it was a good win, honestly. I can't complain. Top to bottom.
Listen, it's not often it's not often in away games in general, you go and you thump a team 4-0 to thump the champions. They're still champions.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, new manager hype, Ballon d'Or Rodri, light show hype. You got to commend that sort of performance.
And don't forget, we started this horrid run that they're going on. And we said, we're going to come back and end this as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think there was a stat as well where Pep Guardiola
9.
had lost to Tottenham 9 times, the most he's lost to any team in his career.
So crazy.
Harry Kane FC. Remember us.
Do you know?
Remember us.
You want to hear a fun fact? You know the only team to finish above Pep Guardiola and not win the league
It's Spurs.
is Spurs.
Yo, listen, man. City,
Bro,
That's the balance itself.
bro, Spurs, I don't know, bro. It's some bookie.
they are sons, man.
Bro, it's actually crazy. But bro, do you know what? Yeah, I was watching that game, right? So I was on the Big Six earlier. The thingy. So I was just throwing bants with Tobes, slapping that motherfucking bold. You know what I mean? I was slapping his head. And then so Spurs won, yeah. And it was bittersweet because I was like, I want City to get dumped. But I was like, no!
No, Tobes.